This is crazy. Okay. Ooh, I kind of look like somebody's auntie. I'm kind of giving rich auntie vibe, just a little bit. Just a tad. Look, I got some money. Pull the lever, crunk. Okay. Hey y'all, it's your girl. You already know who it is. Look at you coming back for more. It's your girl Brianna Régine, and you are tuned in to another episode of the brand Unveiled. Alright, honey boo boo chows. Today we're going to talk about something that is time consuming, but oh so important. And I feel as though it is a step that is often overlooked. And if it's not overlooked, it's not prioritized enough. Because, back to the main point, it's time consuming. Why don't you do it? And that is doing an audit of your online brand presence, ladies and gentlemen. What do I mean by that? Well, it is a new year, and often that brings change. It brings evolution with brands, you see. New messaging, new campaigns, new look, upgrades. You can only imagine that Beyonce once prophesied for her man. You know, like, it just brings that vibe. But that also means with changes on one platform, one area, you have to apply them elsewhere. And often what I have seen is there will be changes in one area, darling, and the other areas will not consistently match the upgrades. So, prime example, you want to make sure that on your social media channels, on your website, even down to your marketing materials, so any flyers, any decks, you want to make sure that you're consistently using your identity factors correctly. Identity being your colors, your fonts, messaging, tone. All those things matter, and they should be consistently used across all platforms. Even your branded images. All of those brand identity factors should be used consistently across the board. This is especially key if you are a brand that has several landing pages and multiple ways for people to find you. You want to make sure that regardless of a consumer's entry point, they can recognize who the hell they're even engaging with. And you don't want to confuse them. So even if that means updating your social media bio, your actual bio, the meta tags, the SEO, decks, service guides, like all of that should be updated so that way your brand is identified consistently. Also, an audit is just a fancy word to say assessment, analyze, overview of data, taking a deeper dive into a situation, right? So that's what you want to do for your brand. An audit is important because it allows you to stay on top of how your consumers are finding out about your brand, but also it keeps you accountable to make sure that your brand experience is as seamless and beautiful and easy and attractive to your target audience. Once you've done your audit, it's then important that you implement those changes. From my agency, we definitely do an audit annually. I actually just did one, but when I first started my company, I was doing audits probably, I would say, at least quarterly or every 6 months because I was always getting new ideas and I was getting so much feedback in real time from my target audience that it inspired me to make changes as I went along to kind of see what people would be most receptive to and what brand experience was the most effective. Audits should be done no matter the business type, whether you are a brick and mortar, you have an online business, you sell e-products, you are an influencer, or you work in a municipality or a corporate organization. Audits are essential. They keep you on top of your brand's game. They also are extremely informative about what it is that you should do next. And it also just makes sure that you are consistent about making your brand's perception be clean and clear. Again, if people find you in different entry points and they're not able to identify who or what is selling the thing, then that means that there's a disconnect. And when there's a disconnect, you're leaving money on the table. If you're like me and you like checklists, I created a taking things up a notch brand growth checklist that is perfect to use for the new year so you can get all your ducks in a row. It has brand development tasks, in addition to social media and digital marketing tasks, public relations tasks, and operations management tasks. I got y'all covered. Y'all can never say I don't look out. So if you are interested in that checklist, you can click the link in the bio if you are watching this on YouTube. And if you are listening to this podcast, then you can check the podcast notes for it. You can also go to my Instagram, Brianna Régine, or my agency's page, Be Our Visionary Consulting, and click the link in our bio to get your free checklist. I hope that you guys are having an amazing start to the new year. It's gonna be awesome. Remember, let go. You got this. Keep going. Take things up a notch, one step at a time. Make sure that you subscribe to this podcast. Audio version drops every Monday. We stream on your favorite podcast streaming platform, and the video version drops every Tuesday. So make sure that you subscribe to Brianna Régine at our YouTube channel. I will see you next time. Bye.